As Puppet Master Axis of Evil opens, we're back at the Bodega Bay Inn, again, this time in 1939. Now, young Danny, who's working odd jobs for his uncle in the hotel, is jealous that the troops staying at the inn are shipping off to fight soon, even though we didn't enter the war for another 2 years, but whatever, that's not important. Then Danny tells his uncle about a man staying in the hotel named Toulon, and relates the events of Puppet Master 3, which didn't take place until 1941. But, whatever, that's not important. Then there's a lengthy flashback to the first film, when Toulon kills himself, in 1939. 2 years before he fights the Nazis in Part 3, and 5 years before he's still on the run from the Nazis in Part 7. But yeah, whatever, that's not important. Then the opening credits roll. Now, Richard Band has reorchestrated his classic Puppet Master theme here, which is a nice touch. But then there's a really bad usage of stock photography during the credits, touting things like the Pawnbroker and Jack Lemmon movies, which, didn't exist in 1939. You're probably sensing a theme here. Danny takes Toulon's puppets and is determined to figure out how to make them live again. Meanwhile, his girlfriend is being hit on by an undercover Nazi, who is working with a Japanese agent conspiring to destroy a bomb factory. When the Nazis kill Danny's family and kidnap his lady, he uses the puppets, including a new ninja puppet he discovered hidden in Toulon's trunk, to exact revenge. I wanted to like Axis of Evil because there's a sincere effort being made here to do something interesting, like Part 3. The actors are attempting that sort of gee whiz, aw shucks attitude you see portrayed in entertainment from the era, and the sets and costumes are convincing enough. But ultimately the film's downfall is the lazy writing. Not only does it not make any sense within its own established Puppet Master timeline, but it's also like anything that happened in history before 1960 happened during the few days this film takes place. So, Pearl Harbor happened before 1939, movies are talked about that haven't been released yet, the US flags already have 50 stars. These are all things that can be easily checked with a Google search. And of course the film ends with the door wide open for a direct sequel. Who knows if and when we'll get that sequel, but it won't be out this year, that's for sure. And that means I am done with Puppet Master. Thank God.